Hi, let us now understand the statements and expressions in Python programming. A statement is an instruction that the Python interpreter can execute. We have only seen the assignment statement so far. Some other kinds of statements that we'll see here are while statements, if statements, import statements, and more. We have already seen assignment statement earlier where we can assign a value to a variable. Let's take user input of an integer value here, and then print the value. Say that 1 is assigned to the variable x. So, on running this code cell, it returns the assigned value of x. Then, x equal to the integer input function is the assignment statement. Talking about another type of statement, which is conditional statement, where we will set some conditions based on which the execution of the instructions will be decided. For example, now the command shall tell us whether the value of x that we assigned above is a negative integer or a non-negative integer. Let's write the condition for that. We can use the if-else condition, where we say that if the value is less than 0, return a string saying it is a negative integer. Otherwise, call it a non-negative integer. On running this code cell, it will go to the if condition and see whether it is less than 0. Since the condition here is not satisfied, it will ignore the instruction that would have been executed if it would have been true, and move to the else condition, which is satisfied. Then, it will return saying that 1 is a non-negative integer. Now let's talk about the loop statements, which are used when we wish to iterate over a set of instructions. For example, first let's assign 0 to a variable, I. Next, a type of loop statement, that is, while loop. Consider we want to print the numbers from 1 to 5. So, we can do it like this. Here, we have first run a while loop which will be iterated till the condition is met. So, for every time the value of I is less than 5, the instructions inside this while loop will be executed. Once the condition is met, the loop will end, and we can see the desired output here. One is a function statement, where we can define functions to perform a specific task, to avoid repetition of instruction in our code. For example, say we want to add two numbers, so instead of doing that again and again, we can simply define what is called a function, like this, and call it perform the task whenever we need it. Then there are the import statements, which are used to import the predefined libraries containing classes, modules, and functions. For example, let us import math library first. Then, from this math library we can import Py, which on printing will return the constant value of Py. Let us see one more type of statement, which is class statement. Let me create a class named myClass, which is supposed to return the string value of our input. Here, we have created the class. Now let us provide this class a value of 2, and then print it. So, this was a quick introduction to statements. But obvious, we will have detailed discussion of these concepts like conditionals, loops, functions, classes, excreta in future. Then, there are the expressions, which are combinations of values, literals, variable names, operators, and calls to functions. These expressions need to be evaluated, and the result of evaluating this expression is a value or an object. Let us understand this with a simple example. Here, x plus y is an arithmetic expression that uses the plus operator to add the values of the variables or operands x and y. Now, here is a practice problem for you to solve, which says that many people keep time using a 24-hour clock. For example, 11 is 11 a.m., or 23 is 11 p.m., and 0 is midnight. If it is currently 13 and you set your alarm to go off in 50 hours, it will be 15:03 p.m. Now you are supposed to write a Python program to solve the general version of this problem. A hint is also provided for the steps that you may take to solve this problem. Do try it yourself. I have provided a solution in the description below. That's all for now. Do consider liking, subscribing, and sharing this video if not done yet. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.